I want to ask something. So you're from PCM background, right?
Yeah.
What is your favorite subject?
As such, like you all know that we all have online classes in year 2021. So as such, you can't say that I have any favorite subject because I found whole science stuff, but still I like chemistry.
Okay. And what about physics? Like, you know the concept of physics. Are you familiar with it?
I am little bit, but not that much confident in physics.
Okay, no worries. So let's start with a very basic question. What is capillarity?
I'm not able to recall.
Okay. Do you know what is capillary tube?
No.
Okay. Have you read the chapter gravitation?
Yeah.
Can you state the formula of like gravitational force between two objects?
It was something G m1 m2 upon r square, something like that.
Yes,
Not
F is equal to
pretty.
Gm1. Yes. Okay. So if I ask you to find the dimensional formula of G, that is your gravitational constant, can you do that?
I'm not sure about, because it is concept of 11th standard, and to be honest, I didn't study much in 11th standard because of online classes. I didn't get my concept. My teacher was not good, so.
Okay, no worries. Okay, do you know what is dimensional formula, right?
Yeah, dimensional formula.
Okay. So you have pen and paper with you?
As such, no, but still I can arrange.
Yeah, so in interview, you should always have a pen and paper with you, okay? Do you know the dimensional formula of force?
Yeah, I can calculate.
Okay, so see, take your time. Within like 1 minute, can you solve it? Like 1 minute is more than enough.
Yeah.
Okay, try it. Okay.
I'm not able to calculate much properly.
Okay. So, okay, no worries. So do you know the formula of force? How can you find the force?
It's pressure per area, I guess.
Okay. So you can also do F is equal to ma, right? Mass into acceleration.
Yeah.
And then you can find it. Okay, no worries. So you're comfortable with chemistry, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you give me a reaction in which the reactant will be carbon dioxide and the product will be oxygen?
Reactant will be carbon dioxide, product will be oxygen.
Yes. And you can take whatever compound or element you want to. Just can you just give me a reaction? Are you able to do it?
Yeah, but I am, but I think I'll give an example for it. It will be better.
Yeah, sure. Give me an approach also, it will be fine.
Means respiration will be an example, I guess, or photosynthesis.
Okay. Yeah, fine. You're correct. You mentioned photosynthesis. Do you know the formula of glucose?
C6H12O6.
Are you sure it is O6?
Yeah, I guess.
Or is it
C6,
C6O12H6?
C6H12O6.
Okay. So Kirti, you can take over.
Okay, so I think enough of academics. Can you tell me something about yourself, Meghna?
I'm Meghna and I belong to a town in Chandrapur district of Maharashtra, and I've done my 10th I completed my 10th standard in year 2020, and I completed my 12th standard in year 2022, and I had physics, chemistry, maths, English and engineering graphics as my main subjects. And apart from academics, I also have interest in other things like singing, dancing, and I like to communicate with people and make more and more friends and have a great networking. I think that is necessary for an MBA graduate. So that's all.
Okay, fine. So first of all, you're from Maharashtra, right?
Yeah.
So can you tell me what is right now going on in Maharashtra, the political situation?
Yeah, in right now in Maharashtra, there is split up between two parties. Like in Maharashtra, back in 2019, there was coalition government between Shiv Sena and Bharatiya Janata Party. And recently, one of the members of Shiv Sena, that is Eknath Shinde, he along with the other 37 MLAs of Shiv Sena, he split it up and he tried to and he united with BJP, and then he formed a government and he became the CM.
Okay, fine. So in your hobbies, you also mentioned that you like to dance and sing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so can you sing something for us? Just 2 lines.
Yeah, I mean, not sure of which song.
Any song would work, whichever comes first to your mind.
There are many. I mean, I'm not able to guess the perfect one which should be.
Go ahead with anyone. It need not be perfect. Just make yourself comfortable.
Yeah. Okay, so ना जिया जिंदगी एक पल भी तुझसे होके जुदा सुन जरा बिन तेरे मुझसे नाराज था दिल तू मिला है तो है कह रहा मैं तो तेरे रंग में रंग चुका हूँ बस तेरा बन चुका हूँ मेरा मुझ में कुछ नहीं सब तेरा. Thank you.
Okay, wow. You sing well. Okay, so for what other colleges have you applied for?
I have applied for IPMAT Indore, Ranchi, Rohtak, and IPMAT.
Okay, so why particularly Indore? Why do you want to come here?
Actually, Indore is like being an IIM, it has its reputation, brand value. Also, it has many passionate students who work day and night to shine the institution's name even more bright. And it also, like specifically talking about IPM Indore, like it also enhances other activities like dance, drama, music, which is obviously required other than the academics to make the students consistent and to have their consistency in academics also and other activities also. So Indore is good for that. So I'll select Indore.
Okay. So do you mean that the other IIMs don't have these things in their course curriculum?
No, I don't believe like other IIMs don't have, but Indore specifically focuses on these things. So Indore has an edge over it.
Okay, and Ranchi doesn't?
Ranchi also has, but Indore, I'm not aware more about Ranchi because when it comes to IPNet, everyone says about Indore and where actually when I heard about IPMAT, so I was not aware that 5 IIMs have IPMAT in their course, like as an
Okay.
entrance. So I specifically first heard about Indore, and when I came to know that Indore means enhances this all dance, drama, music, then I got my interest in Indore.
Yeah, yeah, okay, understandable. Okay. So, okay, fine. So you told me that what IIM Indore has special than other IIMs. Okay. Now, can you tell me that what you have special other than other aspirants? Like, why should we choose you? Why you
Uh,
over others?
Actually, like while working in a team, I'm a quite flexible person. Like while you are working in a team, you should respect others' opinion. Not like that you stick to your opinion and you didn't listen to others. So in such a manner, I'm quite flexible person, and I also listen to others' opinion. And I think I have a good leadership qualities that will help in that club and societies. And I think it's well and good. And
Okay, fine. So I'm done. Sahil? Yeah.
Yeah, Meghna, when is a function continuous?
when the function continues. Um, Actually, I'm not able to recall. It's from maths, so
What is a
maths is
transpose
my
of a
weak.
matrix?
Transpose of a matrix is matrix itself.
Transpose of a matrix is matrix itself. Are you sure about
Yeah.
it?
Yes.
Okay. So who's the finance minister right now?
Finance Minister Nirmala Sitaraman, I guess. Not
Nirmala
sure.
Sitaraman. Then who is S. Jaishankar?
Not sure about it.
Are you sure that Nirmala Sitaraman is the finance minister?
I think yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll go with her. Nirmala Sitaraman.
Okay. Fair enough. Who is the governor of Maharashtra?
Governor of Maharashtra. I think I don't remember his name properly, but in his surname is something Koshyari, something I don't remember his name
Okay.
properly.
One last question. If you're coming from Maharashtra, where are you from?
Yeah.
From Maharashtra. Which city?
Particularly or like
No,
what
specifically.
you
Where
do
are
you
you staying right now?
stay? Actually, I'm staying in town right now, which is close to Chandrapur district, which is in Chandrapur district, and it's close to Chandrapur.
Okay, so if you're coming from Chandrapur district to Indore,
Yeah.
suppose you're selected for Indore, then
Yeah.
which state will you cross if you're coming via train, and what cities will you cross?
From coming to Chandrapur to Indore, I'll cross. I'll cross. I think Rajasthan maybe. I
Rajasthan?
think. mm, I think about it like for some time. Mm,
Fine, if you don't remember it, tell me the neighboring state of Maharashtra. All the neighboring states.
Gujarat,
Hmm,
Chhattisgarh,
hmm,
Goa,
hmm,
Telangana,
hmm.
and I think Rajasthan too. I think.
Okay, fine. Anything else, guys, you want to ask?
Yes. So, okay, you're from Maharashtra. I'm really interested in Maharashtra. Okay. So, do you know what is the business capital of India?
Business capital. Not sure.
I've given a clue. I'm really interested in Maharashtra. So, what is the
Mumbai.
business capital? Yes. So, where is the head office of RBI located?
RBI head office. Mm, Mumbai itself, I guess. Or
Okay. Okay. So, who is the governor of RBI right now?
governor of RBI. Not sure.
Have you been following any international news, any current affairs?
International, not as such, mainly of India.
Okay. I think that's it for me.
Anything else, Sukriti?
Oh, and now.
Okay. So let's finish the interview here and let's go for the review. Devashish, you'd like to go ahead?
Oh, yeah, sure. Okay, so Meghna, when Sukriti asked you questions, you were pretty confident, but when I and Sahil asked, it was a bit, you kind of understand, right? So, see, one main thing that you have to understand is you have to remember this whenever someone asks you what is your favorite subject. If you say that name of the subject, you have to know all the answer of that subject because you chose that subject, right? See, for example, if my favorite subject is physics, but I know that I can solve all the questions from maths, then I will say maths. Because if questions come from maths, I will be able to solve it, not in physics, right? That's the first thing. Second thing, research about all the IIMs, not just one, all the IIMs, because the interviewers might ask you about other IIMs. And why are you interested exclusively in one IIM, right? Another thing, so you said that like you're not that good in maths, right? But you need to understand that the basics of maths should be clear, like graphs, matrices, and determinants. And you have enough time right now. Within 2 to 3 days, if you just go through the revision checklist, you will be able to do that. Okay. From academic point of view, I would say you're a bit lagging. So just pull up your socks and at least revise all the things, revise the concepts. NCRT is more than enough. And yeah, that's it.
Sukriti?
Yeah. So I think most of the things Devashish covered, but just two things. Whenever you were answering anything, okay, whether it be academically inclined questions or the questions which I asked, at first you were very hesitant. You were like, actually this, actually that, I think I don't know this. Like, so avoid using these words like actually, if, this, that, but. Now, for example, when I said you to sing, okay, panelists can ask you to do in whatever hobby you are interested in anytime. So without wasting much time, you should have chosen a song and started singing. Okay. At any point, in the interview, they shouldn't feel that you're being reluctant or maybe you're overconfident or you're underconfident. Neither of these three things. Now, the second thing, I asked you to introduce yourself. And my question was, Meghna, can you introduce yourself? And while answering it, you said, my name is Meghna. So avoid doing this, okay? If I'm already taking your name and asking you to introduce yourself, so you can just go ahead by, I belong to this city, and try to give the highlights of your life in your introduction, right? You told me a few things, like what qualities are important for doing MBA and all. But instead of that, you can quote some instances where you have led maybe in school or you have held some position of responsibility, anything of this kind. You just need to mention it in your intro part. So yeah, that's it from my side. Sahil.
Yeah, okay. So I have your scorecard, I would say. Going to academics, if I rate you, you're quite low. Out of 5, I'll give you around 1 because see, some of the questions of chemistry you were able to answer, but when it came to maths and physics, you were not like knowing the basics concepts also. So the basics concepts is needed. Just go through NCRT. This is the point of the whole interview, that you are ahead of others who haven't who are not taking mock interviews, right? You are able to identify where you're weak and where you're strong. So you can work on the weak part. Okay. The second thing is, tell me something about yourself. It was good. It was better for the first time you're saying this, and it is good. We will be like taught all of these things, HR questions in the workshop session. Don't worry about that. But still try to write it down thoroughly, that as Sukriti said, that your interest, your hobbies, everything. should be covered, apart from the thing which will be already covered in the CV and resume, which will be there with the interviews. Okay. The third thing is GK. GK, you need to go through your state, your city, who's the governor, defense minister, every ministry you should know. Like you should be thorough. Okay. Singing, you were first hesitant. If you say there that I dance, there is a very high probability that they'll ask you to dance there. So you should be ready for that. Okay. We'll tell you about all this in workshop session. Why IIM? Your answer was good. I would rate it like good, 3 out of 5. Work on that more. Tell about the peers and professors too. Okay. Why should we choose you? The answer was also good. Teacher was not good. There was a part where you told that your teacher was not good. You had online classes. Don't make those points. Okay, there. That will like show that you're not very sincere. Even the classes were online. You were not that sincere student. You have to go through basic concepts. When I asked what is the transpose of a matrix, he said matrix is set. It's a very basic thing. So you need to go through it. That's it from my side. Work from it. Next, you'll have a workshop session and one-on-one mentorship session if you have applied for it. And after that, we'll have again an interview round. Let's see what you like improve there. Or anything else, guys?
Yeah, just one thing more. So in the part when you said that you love to sing and dance, so there are two possibilities. Either the interviewers will ask you to sing or dance, or they can question you anything about singing and dancing. Maybe they can ask you which is your favorite form of dance. Suppose if you say kuchipudi, then they'll ask you that from which state this particular dance originated from. Okay, so just whatever you're saying, the questions will be from that only. So be aware about everything that you're saying thoroughly.
Okay, another thing is like you have to understand that don't let the interviewers like get over you. Okay, so you should be like a tennis ball game, right? Like you pass the ball, then they pass the ball, right? You have to direct your interview. So, for example, if you're saying that you like dance or anything, dance or music, then you should know everything about dance and music, and they will ask the questions. And if you keep on answering their questions, they will be interested in you. And try to look at the interviewer's expression. Are they satisfied with the answer? Is it too much? Right? Because you're apart from academics, you're actually fine. Like you're not too much. Like a lot of people are informal in their interviews. We are not that informal, right? Another point, you should always have your pen and pencil with your like on your desk. If you don't, then like interviewers will think that you are not prepared for the interview. You're not serious for the interview, right? You should always have that. And if you need to like think about something, you need time, ask the interviewer. They won't mind it. And have a glass of water with yourself. So whenever you feel like anxious or whenever you feel overwhelmed, have it. No one will say anything. Just frame your answers and say it such a manner that interviewers cannot they will be bound to say like cross question a way that it is preferred to you, right? If you say something in a manner that interviewer is like confused, then he or she will like ask you another question which is completely tough. So keep that in your mind and great work. Just improve and note this point, and hopefully next time you will do better.
All the best. See ya.